My name is Ford. I'm a coach here in Sunnyvale. I also work the front desk and teach balance and technique. Today I'm going to be teaching you about different types of hand matches as well as some hand placements you may have not thought of. The first type of hand match is going to be a leave room. This is going to be when you already know you're going to match a hold before you get on the climb. When you get to that hold, place your hand off to the side. That way you'll have plenty of room for your second hand on that hold. If you place your hand right in the middle, you might not have enough room for your second hand. It'll make the hold harder to hold on to when you get there. The next type of hold is going to be a piano match. This is going to be used on a hold that's too small to leave room. This is the match you saw me do at the end of my previous video for sending your project. If you haven't watched it, you should check it out. For this smaller hold, you're going to place your first hand. You're going to come in with your second hand, put as many fingers on as you have room for. One at a time, take fingers off from your first hand, replacing them with fingers from your second hand. Then you switch hands. This next type of hand match is pretty advanced. You don't really ever see it inside the gym. It's called a Houdini or a dynamic hand match, but Houdini sounds pretty cool, so we're going to call it that. This is when a hold is good, but not big enough to put a second hand on, even for a piano match. So what you're going to do is pull yourself in, create momentum into the wall, take your first hand off. There's going to be a quick instance when you don't have either hand on, and then quickly replace it with your second hand. One thing you can do wrong with this is try to dig your second hand in behind and press down, which is going to make it very difficult to impossible to take your first hand off. These next two tips are not hand matches. They are ways to readjust your hands to create more efficient body positions. The first one is going to be flipping your hand on a pinch or on a round sloper. When you first hold it as a down pull and you climb past it, you can then flip your hand into an undercling or into a side pull to reach further. In this next clip, you can see that I'm still able to do the climb without flipping my hand, but I have to do a really hard piano match on that tiny pinch. It is much more efficient to flip my hand on that lower pinch, that lower, bigger pinch. My next tip for you is to hold down pulls as side pulls. When you hold it as a down pull, this makes you want to go square with your hips facing the wall, which is going to make you use your inside edge. When you use your inside edge, you pull more, you engage your core more, which is going to be less efficient. When you hold it as a side pull, you can then use your outside edge, which is going to propel your body up using your legs more than your arms, which will be more efficient. These have been my tips for you today. To learn more, you can either take my balance and technique class, or you can wait for the next video of the week.